as a creative, when you get into that space or whatever, what's kind of your ritual or your routine? Like for instance, you've been locked up in the studio doing what you got to do, trying to wrap up your album, and you just finished it tonight. So how do you, get into that vibe when you go in the studio? What's kind of your routine in terms of how you create?
Man, we just like, that's just it. We just like vibe check, like what's been up, just have like regular day conversations. And then that's like when we don't already have an idea already, or like, but it's really just that, like just having a conversation, and then that conversation will turn into the song. Or like, how y'all feeling today, man? What you've been wanting to talk about, or what's good, like what's been bothering you, type thing. That's really like, I think, the best way, man. And I've learned that like I like writing, like not coming back to the studio. Like I like getting it done there, just because of like the emotion that brings. Like, you know what I mean? Like coming back to the studio is always fine, if you can't write it all down. But I feel like if you're really vibing, like that song's gonna be written in like 20 minutes. You're gonna get ready to go in the booth and knock it out, and it'll just, you're not worried about it. Like it just all sounds right because the vibe is right. The beat's getting built and getting better as you go, and like, that'll feed your energy. But that's really what we do, man. We just talk first, and then yeah, we just get it. But sometimes, Michael will start the beat, and then we'll go from there. If it's just like something fun or something slow, if we don't know what we're doing that day. But most of the time it's really a conversation, bro. And like back when I didn't have the access to like go to the studio all the time, I feel like that would happen. That's how my songs were made, were just conversations, just talking shit on the phone with my friends. Like, whoa, hold up, that's a song. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely best to write about what you know, and like, it's and write about, real life and what you do. So yeah, that's pretty much like how I've always done it.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sure you run into different people who are at different levels in the industry in terms of yourself. And obviously, everybody's always looking for a leg up or something that they can do, whatever. So if somebody was new, trying to get in, someone that's looking
Yeah.
at your journey, somebody who might not be in LA right now, who's going, man, I want to kind of come out there and do that. I want to try
Yeah.
that. I want to chase some of these dreams as well. What's some pieces of advice that you would give a creative on getting out there and doing what they need to do?
Man, I feel like, you like, people need to not be like so attached. Like I feel like so many people have this idea of, I'm putting out this one project, or I'm working on these 2 singles on this one project, and the world is gonna love it. Like you just need to put it in your head that like, yo, I'm dope, and I'm just gonna crank out music. And like, because I feel like so many people get stuck on like their favorite songs, and that's great to like love your songs, but you also got to know that you can make something better than that on the spot. And like LA will teach you that. LA will show you like, damn, like I thought I was ready, but like, and then again, like being around, big people in the studio, because anyone can walk into the studio here. It's just like you hear them, mumbling and writing something, and like you get discouraged. Like at first, like when I moved in here, like damn, like I can't come up with something that good, So I would work on just you know, just cranking out more music, and putting out more music, man. Because I felt like as soon as I decided, like, because I used to be one of those people, like on some like, man, I'm gonna put out this first mixtape, and just because it's on the radio on #1 station in Chicago, like just because Chicago loves it, everyone's gonna love it, and I'm gonna be famous. And like, so yeah, man, I would that's what I would say. I would say to just be ready, get yourself, prepared, to really make music, and just to like build up your confidence, because sometimes you're going to be in the studio and only have like 15 minutes to show that you're great. So that's what I'd say.